Today, I'm going to be telling my story about how I found God on YouTube. And I would like to start by saying that this story could be more appropriately titled, How God Led Me to Him. And my Christian experience started by being born into a Catholic home, and I was very interested in Christian things from a youthful age. I have drawings of the crucifixion that I did as a child, and even in elementary school later, there was an art project that we were given the opportunity to do where we could pick any famous painting and we would replicate it on this plate. And I chose to do the Resurrection of Christ, or the Ascension by Rembrandt. And I did that for my art project. And as I developed, I started to seek God on my own. I started reading the Bible, and the Bible itself directed me to more and more truth. And I saw that the Bible, for example, if you go to Exodus chapter 20, I read in Exodus chapter 20 that in the fourth commandment, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God, in it thou shalt not do any work. So I saw that the Sabbath day was the commandment in the Bible. And another chapter that was critical to me was Leviticus 11, which is the chapter about the diet that God gave to his people. And it reads, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. This is Leviticus 11:2. So I was seeing things in the Bible that were not in harmony with the churches I was going to, so I started seeking out other churches and things, and I was seeking out answers. And as a young person, not that this is exclusive to young people, I sought for answers on the internet many times. And if I wanted to search for answers, I would often go to the most popular search engine, which would be Google, and the second most popular search engine, which is YouTube. And that is where I sought for things. Even my friends that I was associating with, I was working with my friend and his father, and we would watch YouTube videos. We were all Christians. We would watch Christian YouTube videos, and we would come back to work the next day, and we would talk about those videos, and we would discuss them, and so forth. So this was a medium that was really reaching people and influencing people. And it was not until my friend started to be convicted about the Sabbath day that he, because of a young man who was making YouTube videos that he had reached out to because of the Spirit's conviction through this young man's ministry, this experience he had changed his life, and he started to keep the fourth commandment and rest on the seventh day. And I was in complete opposition to this, and after a while of fighting, I saw that the Spirit was convicting me of the same truth. And I progressed, and I moved forward, and I was able to, through this young man who was making YouTube videos, he introduced me and my friend to another young man who was also seeking after Christian friends, because one of the things that happens is when you start taking their Bible seriously, there is a tendency to lose all of your friends who do not take the Bible seriously. And that is what happened for me and this friend of mine who had a ministry where he was part of a ministry where he was making YouTube videos. And it was through this friend that I found the church that was upholding all the different truths that I saw in the scriptures. And I was able to truly devote myself to God and go out and to do Bible work. And shortly sometime after that, I went to an evangelism school and another missionary training school, and my life was really set in motion by these two young men who were making YouTube videos about God. And that is the reason why I have chosen to devote myself in part to do media ministry and to make YouTube videos and to share these videos with as many people as I can to encourage people and point them in the right direction. I really appreciate the ministry of my good friend whose YouTube channel is That Christian Vlogger, and he is doing exactly the kind of thing that this world needs. There are young men and women who are going to YouTube and going to Google and searching for answers about about spiritual things and about the Bible. And if there is not a good answer for them, then they might stop searching and just go back to the world. So I encourage you to check out his channel and to be encouraged and keep on searching for the truth, because it is worth finding. So God be with you, my friends.